Hello guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about all the 5 things that I want to see in the Spider-Man PS4 sequel. Of course, if you like the video, please consider leaving a like, subscribing to the channel, and checking my Twitch out down below, where I will be live every other Wednesday and Sunday. So yeah, without further ado, let's get right into it. Number 5, online multiplayer. Okay, so I love the first game. If you want to see me do a video about all the things that I loved about the game, please let me know in the comments down below. But one thing that I didn't like that much is I played the whole entire game with all the DLC 2 times in a week, and it's because I played a lot of the game, of course, but I didn't like there wasn't an online component to the game, so I could keep playing it, which I know it's kind of hard to do. So you may ask, well, how are you going to do something like that? And that's why I'm going to say something like the Spider-Verse. I would love to see something like the Spider-Verse, where they could make it so you play as either one of the 4 to 6 characters, or, well, there are a lot more than that, but you would have lobbies of like 4 to 6 players, and you would all play as a different kind of Spider-Man, and you can play together, you can solve crimes together, and all of that good stuff, so you can keep playing the game without 100% completing it and never touching it again, because that's what happened to me. And of course you get to play it with your friends, which makes it 10 times more fun. Number 4, being able to play the story co-op. Okay, so I again love the first game, but I missed playing with my little brother. I usually play games with my little brother, like Lego games and stuff, and I love doing that, but this time, of course, it didn't have a second player, which makes sense. It was a game about Spider-Man. But now we've got Miles Morales. They set it up perfectly. Let us play as Miles Morales alongside Peter Parker in at least a few missions, so we can play with our friends or our little brother. Of course, you don't have to play it with someone else. That would suck. But I would love to have the opportunity to play with someone else and just have a lot more fun that way. Number 3, a unique story that fits in with the current Spider-Man PS4 story. Okay, so the Spider-Man PS4 game and the Marvel Avengers game both have a unique story, and of course we're probably most likely going to see that again with this one, but I wanted to fit in. I want them to expand on some of the characters like Miles Morales. I want to see missions where we can either, as I said before, play as them or with them, and just expand the story also with gameplay elements. And I want the story to not just be another standalone story, but to really fit in with the current game. And I don't want it to be a prequel. I don't want this to be like a year or 3 years before he fights, or before Spider-Man PS4 happens. I would not like that. Of course, I'll still play the game and enjoy it, but I wouldn't like that as much as a sequel where we can see Miles Morales develop as Spider-Man. Number 2, even more gadgets. Please give us even more gadgets. I love these gadgets. They make the game so much more fun. You can do this in a lot of different ways. It wasn't just spamming square and evading sometimes. You can use these gadgets to set up environmental kills. I loved using the traps to bait people into walking into them, and they make the game so much more fun, so much more unique. So please give us more gadgets, because honestly those were the best part of the gameplay. I loved using those gadgets and taking out gangsters with unique and stupid ways, such as just throwing them off of a building or something with the impact stuff. So yeah, give us more gadgets. We love them. Just do it. Just do it, okay? Number 1, a good balance between Peter Parker and Spider-Man and Miles Morales, and Spider-Man. So the first game had a great balance, in my opinion, of being Peter Parker and then being Spider-Man and being Miles and MJ. So I would love for them to do the similar thing and not just focus on Spider-Man, but this time it's going to be even harder if we also get to play as Miles Morales Spider-Man, and maybe some other version of MJ that we don't know yet. But I want them to still keep the balance as well as it was, not to overwhelm us with one character and then at the same time underwhelm us with another character. So I don't want them to be like, well, we've got this new character set up, we've got this new Spider-Man, so let's just forget about Miles and just throw in this Spider-Man that's also Miles. So yeah, and I also want to see like upgrade systems for Miles, his suits and stuff. I think that would be great too, and maybe some gadgets that are unique to Miles, like this shark gloves. Okay guys, thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please consider leaving a like, subscribing to the channel, where we are going to talk a lot about this new game and the Marvel Avengers game, of course. So yeah, follow my Twitch, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment down below if you want to see me do a list of all the good things about the Spider-Man PS4 games and maybe some of the not as good parts. And yeah, I hope to see you guys on the next one. Bye bye guys.